morning. We're here on the 18th green at Edgewood, talking today about putting, one of the most undervalued aspects of scoring. If you break down, putting makes up about 45% of your score in any given 18-hole round. And one of the great things about Edgewood Golf Course is we've got 3 practice putting areas that are all accessible to the public. And so we very much encourage you to come out, take a putting lesson, learn a little bit more about how you can develop a good stroke. And so we're going to jump into that, Greg.
Perfect.
So we're out here on the 18th hole. We've talked about grip, and now let's get into some of the important aspects before you actually make a stroke. It's about repeating positions, getting into the right position. So let's start with stance and ball position.
Okay.
So we want, if our stroke is a pendulum stroke, kind of working off the sternum as the middle of our body, we want to catch the ball right after, just slightly on the upstroke. So we're going to have the ball position stay somewhere as close to the left of the sternum as possible, maybe one ball left of the sternum. So let's put yourself into that position with your, good. And you can see that we don't need the feet to get too wide unless the Fargo winds come at you, and then you're going to want to stabilize a little bit. But generally inside the width of our shoulders. Our weight is pretty evenly distributed from left to right, but I prefer about a 60-40 onto the left side so we can stabilize the lower body. We don't need to use our legs or any weight shift at all. We're going to stay in that 60%, and we're going to basically putt from the shoulders, the upper back, down to the elbows. So Greg's going to take his grip. And the other area that we want to check is we want to check the eyes to the ball line. So I'm going to drop this straight 90, and we don't need it to be right over the center of the ball, or you can do that as well, but somewhere between the center of the golf ball and the heel of the putter is where your eyes should line up. Why is that important? Because if we go ahead and sheet way back here, now Greg's way inside that line. His eyes are seeing a line right about here. So his eyes are all the way over here to the left of the target, and the hole's a good 3 or 4 inches to the right. So getting your eyes to the line, as we call it, is a really important part. That takes care of the optics. So let's get you right back into that area. And then once you're in that setup position, we're going to try to make a pendulum stroke. We're just going to feel the weight of the putter, our arms, and a little bit of the rock of our shoulders to try and make this putt. Well done.
If you have any questions that you'd like answered, or if you'd like to take some lessons here at beautiful Edgewood Golf Course, you can please contact us in the golf shop at 701-232-2884. You can follow us on Facebook, fargogolf.net, all those great social media accessibilities that we have in a great Fargo Park District Golf.